The structure in the program in the last topic handled only primitive data types. But how can a structure be accessed if string is a part of structure members? You would say, just add one string as a data type in the structure. That's all. Okay, let's see. Let's do it immediately. We will add one string to the structure in the earlier program. Say char name having size 50. Now declare one variable and write program on your own to accept and print the data. Try to initialize it, assign it, as well as take the keyboard input. If you face any problems, then ask me. Okay. So far we have declared single variable and multiple variables of a structure. We also see how to populate structure members by the way of initialization, assignment, and user input. Now suppose we want to store data of multiple students, then what would we do? Haven't we studied categories of data type many times in the past? So structure is just user-defined data type. So whatever you can do with built-in data types, you can obviously do it with structure as well. So simple. So to store precipitation at various places in the country, we declare an array of float. In the same way, to store information of multiple employees, we can declare an array of structure. Let's write one program. Define the structure as typedef struct int empid char name 40 float salary char gender char address having size of character array as 100 closing curly brace employee semicolon. As said earlier, this structure has been defined to store information of an employee. I mean, it is just an intimation to the compiler about our own user-defined data type. Now suppose we want to take information of 5 employees from the user, then we can declare an array of 5 employees inside the main function by writing the statement as employee emp opening square bracket 5 closing square bracket. As we need to use loop to take information in an iterative way, let's declare one loop counter variable, say I. Now let me write loop as for I equal to 0, I less than or equal to 4, I plus plus. And then printf enter employee ID /t. And then scanf %d. Here an array of structure has been declared. First of all, structure itself is comprised of various data types, and all structure members are placed next to the other in contiguous manner. And further, when we talk about an array of such a user-defined data type, then the picture inside the memory really becomes complex. Very complex, you can say. Then how can we access individual structure member of individual array element? Obviously, all rules of array definitely would apply to an array of structure. And so, as array elements are designated as index starting from 0, elements of an array of structure are also marked in the similar fashion. That is, indexing would start from 0. This array of structure would be having base address, and name of the structure would contain base address of an array of structures. You know, Dennis's decision of indexing of an array from 0 onwards instead of 1 has received severe criticism till date. So a seasoned programmer too is confused while accessing 77th element of an array size 100 and gets into a dilemma for a moment about its actual index. I mean, whether it is 77 or 76. Though he is criticized for it, I usually ask this to people. Don't we count floor numbers of multi-storied buildings from 0. Don't we call first floor as ground floor and second floor as first floor in real life? So personally, I strongly defend Dennis's decision about array indexing. After all, you're free to think. Are you getting what I mean? So let me turn to the discussion point where we left. Let me repeat. Each single element of an array of structure would be comprised of structure members occupying contiguous memory. All elements of an array of structure would occupy contiguous memory. Indexing of an array of structure would start from 0. The array of structures would be having base address. The name of structure would contain base address of first structure element of an array of structures. So let's resume from the statement where we left. That is, scanf %d ampersand emp of I dot empid. Printf enter employee name /t. GetS emp of I dot name. Printf enter employee salary /t. Scanf %f ampersand emp of I dot salary. Printf enter gender of an employee /t. Scanf %c ampersand emp of I dot grade. Printf enter address of an employee /t. GetS emp of I dot address. Have you observed in this code inside loop that the structure index has been suffixed with ampersand? That is the reason all information of an individual employee is stored in corresponding location of structure member of particular element of an array of structure. Have you also noticed carefully that ampersand has not been attached to the name and the address fields of structure variable, as structure members' name and address themselves contain base addresses? I repeat, the structure member name and structure member address both are of string type, and so they themselves contain respective base addresses of corresponding strings. Fine. Below this you can write one more loop to print information of all employees. So here it is. For I equal to 0, I less than or equal to 4, I plus plus. Printf %d/t, %s/t, %f/t, %c/t, %s/n, empi dot empid, comma, empi dot name, comma, empi dot salary, comma, empi dot grade, comma, empi dot address. So if you compile and run this program, you will get information of 5 employees in list format. See how /t helps you to get a well-formatted output, and why /n is written only once at the end of the string of the printf function. Hope the program clears your basic concepts about an array of structure. Here we come to the end of this topic. Bye for now. We'll meet again in the next topic. Till then, have a nice time.